Welcome, ladies and gents, to the aftermath edition of one of the greatest, if not the greatest, in my opinion. I think it was the greatest Royal Rumble pay-per-view that we've had in history. I am your host, Dante Brown. If you know the singing, if you know the saying, sing along. If you're new, here's a song. Tell your friends, tell your foe, tell your neighbor. Just let them know. It's the What We Talk About podcast. Oh, I'm tripping. My bad, my bad. Not the What We Talk About. I keep getting tongue twisted. The Wiseman talks. Let me run it back. Take two. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the aftermath edition of the greatest Royal Rumble in history. I am your host, Dante Brown. If I told you once, I told you twice. If you're new, listen thrice. Here's a saying. This is the song. This is the saying. So sing along. Tell your friends, tell your foe, tell your neighbors, let them know. Wise Man Talks podcast. I am Dante Brown. How y'all doing, ladies and gentlemen? My bad for the little mistake. The W podcast names be throwing me off. Wise Man Talks, what we talk about. Yeah, it's that's how I know it runs in the family because my mom be mistaking me and my brother because we all got D's in our name. So she would call me my brother's name or I call him my other brother's name, and it just be like, as long as we know her name. But like, it is to the point right now, like she'll mistakenly say it, but like even if I know who she means. Like it's like she'll mistake it, but like we know what she means when she says it. Like that's the confusion is. But like, anywho, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Y'all good? I'm great, man. I'm fantastic, man. I just witnessed the greatest Royal Rumble in history. We just gonna put that out there. Pay per view, the matches itself, the actual Royal Rumble, like hands down, banger after banger after banger, bro. Triple H, Nick Khan, Stephanie. I'm pretty sure you got a part. Paul Heyman, bro. All the producers that be backstage, like y'all doing y'all thing. Y'all doing y'all thing because WWE is at an all time high. It was at one point like here, and then like, it was like, all right, it's getting lit. Now they're just taking the ball and they're rolling at this point. Like they can't do no wrong. Like they're hitting everything on the mark. Like, bro, this Royal Rumble was special. And a shout out my guy, Matthews, uh, Big E, Rick, King Solomon. Like, appreciate y'all for coming out. They came by my spot. We watched WrestleMania. They watched the Royal Rumble. I mean, we I'm put the yeah, I saw the other previous podcast episode earlier. Yeah, so we was all appreciate y'all for coming out, man. Like that was dope, and like just to see this is the wrestling community. I feel like people don't understand. Like as a wrestling fan, like when you around other wrestling fans, like they don't understand. Like that's a different type of like that's a different community. Like the wrestling fan base, like people that know wrestling or they play wrestling, like it's 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 hard to explain. Well, not hard to explain, but it's so much to explain to where it's like you just have to know. Like if you understand, you get what I'm saying. Like it's just the stories is especially now. Like if you get into it now, like your whole mind is just like oh, like it just opens up a whole different like portal in your mind. That's just like, damn, this is amazing. Like when I'm watching this stuff, I feel like I don't know. It's just when I watch it, it puts me at ease. Like everything in the world is going right. Those 2 3 hours that I'm just sitting there watching wrestling and just like that, whether I'm at the event or watching on TV or playing the video game, it's just amazing. Like to just be like, just sit there and just like, dang, your favorite superstars, and then the entrance, the themes, it's just everything about it is amazing. It's a time like, and now it's kind of getting that old feel, like the fans. We're getting crowd signs back. Like crowd signs. It was one point where it wasn't that many crowd signs, but like now. It's going back to like the early 2000s, and then like it ain't as much as the Attitude Era, but like they getting up there. Like it's definitely getting to that point where it's like, all right, like everywhere you're looking, and it's creative crowd signs. It's like it people with random stuff like in the Royal Rumble. somebody had a sign that was saying Sopranos season 3 or something like that, and it like had a time frame and all. And then when you go there, it's talking about White Castle, like stuff like that is hilarious. It's like it's just I don't know, man. I'm just real proud to say I am a die hard WWE because we don't f with AEW. TNA is cool. Like to me, I really mess with TNA in like that mid late 2000s, like early like the 2010s, like around that time, like when you had like Hogan, hate that motherfucker, but he was in TNA. I didn't care that he's fired. It was just like I didn't really care too much, but like it's F Hogan for life. Like not Jericho, Jeff Jarrett, Sting, Kurt Angle, Booker T, Kevin Nash, the Dudley Boys, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, Mr. Kennedy, uh, Rhino, like it's that was a good ass time. Like now it's cool and all because we got Jordan Grace, a former TNA knockout women's champion on the main roster. We ain't know she gonna go there, but I think she should go SmackDown because like nah. See, I don't know. I say SmackDown, but then like on Raw, like because I feel like Raw has enough powerhouses. Like we got Piper. I'm not Piper. We got Ivy. We got Naya. We got Raquel, Rhea, Charlotte. Well, I don't know, Charlotte didn't make it official, but still, we got enough to where it's like SmackDown. You got Tiffany. I think Bianca, Jade. They probably on stay on SmackDown. It's like yeah, them. And then it's really kind of like you got Piper over there, and then they got like Chelsea Green, Meechin, BFAB, what's her name, Candice LeRae. Like so, it's like it's pretty. It's like it's not raw level, but it's like when people come over, and like I think Bailey, I think she's raw, but like just the whole, just seeing different faces on like when people like that come over, it's pretty dope. But yeah, like we gonna talk about the Royal Rumbles, but like, I want to get what I thought was like the least. We gotta get the least favorite matches out there. Well, man, I think all the matches was good, but like we obviously know the Royal Rumble was the best match that they had. So like, we'll talk about the DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. Now, this might be just me, but like I was cool like when Motor City Machine Gun when they first was announced they was coming over. It's like, oh, okay, all right. Like we getting TNA tag teams coming over to WWE. So it's like, all right, the whole brand switch and the whole like, okay, like, all right, cool. Cause they was like you can kind of say like they're the TNA's version of like the Hardy Boys, like just by like their aura and like their accolade, like it's like Hardy Boys. You think WWE, like it's like when you think like Young Bucks, you think AEW. When you think Motor City Machine Guns, you think TNA. It's just like stuff like that. So like and then like they're old. Well, not that old, but they're tag team old. It's like all right, like yeah, y'all came over. I feel like they was rushed too early. Like, yo, you got the belts. Only because it was like I said, it made sense. Like it made sense at the time, but like looking back, it's like now you look present, looking in the past. It's like, yeah, I agree. Because like, what have you done now? Like, y'all just, I mean, y'all come out, they talk these stuff and all this and that, but it ain't like they like, oh, it's not like the bloodline, like Tama and Jacob. When I seen them too, even if they lost the titles, it's like I wasn't think they was gonna try to go back for the tag titles. Well, from what Tama was doing on SmackDown, looking at them belts and stuff, he kind of indicated like, yeah, man, we coming for those tag titles. But it's like Jacob is on a warpath, and it's like I don't know, should Jacob go for the tag title, or I mean, put like take the U.S. belt off of Shinsuke and then like have him with that, and then like work your way up for like the main belt. So like it just Motor City to me, it's I don't know, like they still fairly new. Like they came what November? They came like November. So you only been there a couple months, so like I mean, give them time. But like, I ain't quick to write them off. This ain't like AEW. It's like, oh, okay, all right, they came over. If this was AEW, it'll be just like there'll be some like AEW. This is perfect example of AEW. They would have came over. Like I said, they be champions. Oh, you hold it for a little bit, then you lose it, and then you just lose momentum. Like they just like forget you. You're hype. You're hype. You're a free trial basically. It's like all right, yeah, it's all good and dandy and whatnot. But then like once the trial's over, and it's like all right, now we gotta like actually start doing something with them or whatnot. And it's like oh okay, we kind of just going. Yeah, we're gonna go somewhere else. We're gonna work with another person, next person up. So that's why I be shitting on AEW all the time. Cause I mean, it's the truth. They suck. They don't know what they're doing over there. But cause I don't care for AEW. Talk enough about them that much. But yeah, the match DIY it was bad. It wasn't bad. 2 out of 3. I think they needed to do that. If it was just like regular, just one fall, I don't think that match would have been all that good. But like the fact that you made it 2 out of 3 falls, it was like all right. Uh, and then Street Profits come out afterwards. Cost Motor City Machine Guns the match, and then they come out and start freaking havoc on DIY. Like, see this if this is a heel turn for Street Profits, because this is another thing too. I know I'm not the only one that's noticed it, but every time somebody wants to turn heel, they always go black pants. Like even though Montez had blue pants on, but that's like I think that's what he had on like earlier throughout the day. But like typically when they turn their heel, they always do the black pants. AJ when he turned heel, leading up to WrestleMania 40, black pants. Drew McIntyre, black pants. New Day, black pants. Like everybody's coming out these black pants. It's like, all right, you turn heel, black pants. Like that's the gay code. Like, all right, yeah, he's turning heel. Like, but nah, like if this is what I'm hoping is gonna lead to for the Street Profits, because man, they deserve the titles. Like, they actually deserve to win the tag titles. Like, it's been too long. Like they done been on. They keep flip flopping brands and still can't get titles. Like you go to Raw, you can't win a title. You go to SmackDown, you go to NXT. Like you go, like they need the title belts. And I'm really just waiting for Montez to get that push. Because if Montez Ford gets that push, bro, it's like The Rock. Like when The Rock first came, it was like all right, like but then he started doing his own thing. Like I think Nation after he left like Nation Domination, and then he like started doing his own thing. Like Montez has that. He has that ability to just like bro, just give the ball, just give the man the ball and let him work his magic. Like I said, no, not nothing against Dawkins, but like I don't know, cause I feel like Dawkins. I don't think he's gonna have the same success. It's like Otis and Tucker. Like we kind of could see what Otis was like the best one out of the group. Is like, all right, you push Otis on his own, like he can handle himself. Like if Montez, for sure, most definitely can handle it. He's good on the mic. Like he's definitely like he's Bianca, bro. That's Bianca's dude. Like come on, like and but especially Bianca make sure he knows. Like, all right, like when you're on, like this how you cut a promo, this how you do like this. Like she gonna give him little pointers and tips, but like not to say that he can't hold it down on his own. Like he has like the energetic like personality, like to just you gonna like be bought into like what he's selling, like what he's like. Okay, this okay, like all right, this is his story. Like he's okay, yeah, all right, like got me sold. I'm bought now. I'm interested. Now I'm listening. Like I'm tuning in every weekend to listen to see what's next with Montez. I want to see him fight this person. I want to see him go up against that person. Like he's shown that he can go with the best. So yeah, I'm hoping they win these belts. Like I feel like it kind of gonna set up for WrestleMania. We might get. I mean, if they might run back to if if it is how it's looking right now. But I don't know. I kind of feel like they might. In Elimination Chamber, we're gonna have Bloodline. Well, Tama and Jacob versus DIY. I feel like DIY is gonna win it, and then we're gonna get because I don't know if we will do another fatal four way like tag match. Because they say, like I said, if they do, that kind of would be like, I mean, but then it'd be for the tag titles instead of for both titles. But I don't know. I kind of could see more of a triple threat like DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, and then Street Profits for the belt. Like you could do another ladder match, like because that ladder match last year was pretty dope. I mean, it was entertaining. See, Truth and Miz and Grayson and Austin. But yeah, so like I said, maybe not. But before WrestleMania, like Street Profits got to get the belt. Even I mean, before SummerSlam, Street Profits got to get the belts on them. Like it's a crime if they don't get the belts. Like they gotta win something. Like they can't keep losing, man. Like they turned heel. Well, I thought he was turning heel last year, but like the fans was too behind him, and they was cheering like Bobby and stuff. Like they was supposed to be heels, but they couldn't get like that's like the thing with, like a New Day. They kind of show like all right, like it is possible. Cause like when New Day first came, they was supposed to be a heel, but like the fans were too bought into the gimmick and like they fell in love with them. So it's like damn, so they couldn't. So they all right, let's use the Big E being hurt as the angle. So it's like bam, they found something that they could use to better elevate them to the point where it's like all right, like they coming out and we don't care for these guys. Like now we saying New Day sucks instead of saying New Day rocks. And it's like now we giving them that dirty Dom treatment. And like Logan Paul, like, yeah, all right, you wanna try to talk? Go ahead. You try that, and we cut you right off. So like that's pretty dope. But yeah, hopefully Street Profits can get the title. And then Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens match, man. Like the storyline itself is pretty entertaining because it's like I see Cody turning heel, and it's like it's slow little details you got to notice. Like he's getting real, like he's real quick to crash out. Like he's getting to that point where it's just like, yo, like the littlest thing starting to tick this man off. From Carmelo Hayes making a little smirk comic and Cody doing all this to CM Punk saying like, yeah, like you're my friend and all this. And if I win a Royal Rumble, like I'm telling you, I'm coming for you and all this and that. Like it's just Cody is just starting taking stuff personal. He's like, yo, like y'all think I'm a joke and all this and that. Like, bro, I worked my ass off for this belt. And y'all look at me like I'm some damn fool. So he's like, all right, bet. I'm gonna show you what I'm about. Like, so I just that match, the ladder match was pretty dope. And just seeing Kevin Owens laid out after he got hit with the Alabama slam, he's just body's just laid like bro, dude, that is fucking ass in the air, like bro. And and then we gotta I wanna know what Cody got to say about Sammy coming out and like consoling Kevin, like yo, make sure he's good, cause like then we see Kevin. I mean, then we see Cody turn around, like he comes back, but that was see Cody was trolling too, cause like bro, you won the match, you walk like I said, you won the match, you got the titles and all this, like King down, you was gonna walk away, but then you came back to where Kevin Owens was at. Kevin Owens was checking on Sammy. You climbed on the announce table. You looked at the man, turned, looked at him, looked at both of them, and just raised both titles up. I'm like, bro, that's y'all can't tell me that's not trolling. Like, bro, that's heelish. That's Cody Homelander. Like, bro, cause you if you did like if you wasn't really trying to be a heel or trying to prove a point, you would have just done it right then and there. Like you ain't gotta walk away, then come back and then put your titles up. Like bro, that's Cody Homelander, and I feel like it's gonna happen. Like we gonna get the full effect when either Cody fights, if it does happen, if he fights Cena, because like, and then if he fights Cena, and if he loses, like say we could get what Cena should have done after he lost to Rock the first time, because they were saying Cena was going to turn heel. Like he had his theme song, he had a different theme song, changing everything, but like they didn't go with it. So that's what I'm like. maybe we can get another. We can get that moment, like a modern day moment of that. So like, maybe the or if he fought Randy and Randy beats him, like one way or another, I feel like either Cena or Randy are gonna take that title off of. Cause then like, or I mean, with Elimination Chamber, see, I don't. Cause Cena declared himself for the Elimination Chamber, so we already know Cena's gonna be in there. But like, does Cena win? Like, I feel like he had like, I feel like he's gonna win. Like, part of me wants to say, cause this Elimination Chamber, depending on, cause I feel like Jay's gonna pick Gunther for the to fight him at WrestleMania. So if we get Cody and then the winner of the Elimination Chamber match, that's gonna be a banger. Like, that's see. Mm, yeah, that just I feel like that just gave all the more indication that Jay's going for Gunther. Jay and Gunther are gonna run it back. Cause if you look at if they did Elimination Chamber number one contender match for Cody's title, you have more people gunning for that, and like you could have a better storyline plot. Like I said, Roman said he was coming for that belt, so like put him in the match. He's in the elimination. Like I said, for the elimination chamber, I think we're gonna get Roman, Cena, Punk, Seth, Drew, and hmm, uh, do I want to say Logan and Solo? I think Solo's gonna get that because we haven't seen Solo. He wasn't at Royal Rumble. He still didn't acknowledge his tribal chief. He didn't address SmackDown, anything like that. So like, I think Solo's gonna be the last member. So like I said, ooh, that would be a good like a banger ass elimination chamber. Like, do we get Cody and Punk? That kind of would be like they're both good on the mic. Like that. That would be a pretty dope match. And it's like yeah, like the like because like Roman man for Punk lost to Cody at the Royal Rumble last year, and like, he got hurt, and Cody tossed him out. So it's like kind of like redemption in a way. Like I don't know that sounds like pretty interesting idea. Just saying, but who knows? I mean, but yeah, because I feel like Jay and Gunther they got to go at it. But yeah. So like I said, that I mean that Cody match. So I don't get what they're gonna do with that. So that belt that Kevin Owens had is I don't know why I'm tired. It must be the tiredness because I can't speak to that. My fault, y'all. So I wonder if Cody's just gonna like retire the belt or like is he gonna walk around with two belts to try to be like Roman? Like now, if he does that, bro, that's trolling. That's heelish. That's like Roman. Like he learned. He's taking notes. Like bro, if he comes out holding those two belts, like I get the first night. Like all right, on SmackDown, like that's cool. But like next week, I don't want to see that wing belt. Like unless y'all plan on doing something with that, like there's no need to have it unless y'all plan on making that like a third title. Like there's no need to have that there. There's no need to have that as something you walk around with. Do like that. Do like a deal with the little crown jewel, them rings. Like give it to them and let them go. Like come on, we ain't about to keep doing this whole walking around with imaginary titles and stuff like The Rock. Walk around with belts that we ain't even defending. Like like Zack Ryder with that when he had the internet belt. Like we don't need to do none of that. So yeah. But now we gonna get into the really good topic, which was the Royal Rumble, the women's and men's. Really good, really good. Like that was a dope match. Like shout out for the women's man. Like we got the return, the unexpected return of Alexa Bliss. Man, the crowd went nuts when they heard that song and they seen Alexa Bliss. Bro, the crowd erupted. And I shout out to her for the Fiend. She had Fiend Forever on her jacket. Like that's hard. That goes hard. ASAP. But yeah, man. We had Alexa Bliss return. We had the Queen and the winner of the 2025 Women's Royal Rumble, Charlotte Flair, return. We had Trish Stratus return. Shit, we had Nikki Bella. Shout out Nikki. Bro, she looked like, because she slimmed down a little bit. And now she looked like Brie. Because before, you could tell, like, all right, there's a difference between Nikki and Brie. But now when I was watching her, I'm looking at her. She looked more like Brie than she did Nikki. I'm like, damn. Like if they did that twin magic thing, like that shit might actually work this time. I wasn't real too keen. I didn't think it was, cause. But now I saw her, I'm like, damn, she kind of do look like Brie. Like maybe she could pull it off if she did that. But then we had Jordan Grace make her WWE debut, man. Oh, she was my pick, man. I said if Jordan Grace was in there, I had her to win the Rumble, but fortunately she didn't. But she put on a hell of a performance, man. Shout out Jordan Grace. That NXT stars, Lash Legend, Julia, Jada Parker, Roxanne Perez. Like, bro, NXT, man, I'm telling you, NXT is that brand. Like, the talent that they had, bro. And if we just do NXT, like stars and alums, but majority, 80, 80, I want to say like 83% of that Royal Rumble was NXT stars, like NXT, nothing but NXT people in there. Like, I think probably like who was in NXT? Trish, Nikki, Trish, Nikki. Damn. See, that's hold on. Trish, Nikki, no living. Yeah, it's hard. Dang, like to actually try to think like, hold on, who wasn't? Cause like if we just go NXT in general, like a lot of them is NXT. Liv, Raquel, Bailey, Bianca, Naomi, like Chelsea. Like, bro, it's a lot of NXT people in there. Shit, it might have been damn. Charlotte. And then shout out Roxanne Perez for being the first woman. Like, bro, she set the record for the longest Royal Rumble time. Like, as an NXT star, that's dope. Shout out Roxanne Perez, bro. That's my baby. And she's only like 22, 23, something like, bro, she's got a bright future. Like, the stars they have that are like the Braun Breaker, the Cora Jade, the Roxanne Perez, the Tiffany Stratton. Like, bro, these are stars in the making. And they're young, like, bro, these stars have bright ass futures, and it's like it's amazing, like to just behold all of it. Like I think Carmelo, like they're all like early 20, like early 20, like bro, Roxanne Perez isn't even 20. I think she's like 22, 23, something like that. And she was number 3 in the Royal Rumble and was a runner up. She was number 3 and got eliminated by Charlotte. That's saying something. If you get eliminated by the top star in the company, you got potential. That's you can be proud, but yeah, I got eliminated by Charlotte. It wasn't just some random person. You were number 3. You fought off 20, 26 other women and got eliminated. No, tripping. the 26th. I don't know. Anywho, we just gonna brush it. But yeah, like that's that's major, man. Shout out Roxanne Perez, man. And I can't wait to see her. I think she should go to SmackDown. She'll be good over there. She'll be good and put that. I can see her at the United States. I can see her if she comes over to SmackDown before WrestleMania. I can see her winning the U.S. title at WrestleMania. That would be dope. Like I said, cause I think Chelsea can hold it off. Like I said, she could win Elimination Chamber, go WrestleMania. Then it's like, all right, and like, cause I think Chelsea, she's had a good run with the belt. Like I said, that's just kind of just all right. She's setting the tone, like what Seth did. It's like, all right, he set the tone for the belt, and now it's the next person that'll carry it. But like I said, Chelsea, because then I think we're because I don't let Piper and Chelsea. I wouldn't even be surprised if they had Chelsea versus Piper at WrestleMania. It's like, but how long can Piper hang around Chelsea and be like, yeah, you got that belt, but like, if a number one contender opportunity presented itself, like, you think she gonna turn it down? Be like, oh no, no, she gonna take that opportunity because she wants to be champion too. I don't blame her, but yeah, we had. I was still waiting on Jade. Like, we didn't get Jade, we didn't get Becky. I'm like, damn, we didn't get AJ Lee, man. That was the one I was anticipating. Number 30. All I wanted to hear was let's light it up. Light it tonight. But fortunately we don't hear that. I mean it's not Nikki was cool, but I wanted AJ so bad to return. Cause if she returned AJ versus Roxanne, bro, that's a dream match. That's a banger dream match right there. But we didn't. So it is what it is. But and I was waiting for not Bianca Jade to come out because I had a prediction that if Jade was in the Royal Rumble, like right before she comes out, you see a video Tron playing, and like Bianca and Naomi, it catches their attention. They're looking, and they see it, and it's the video footage of the night that Jade got attacked. So it's playing. Then you see her get attacked and stuff, and then it gets revealed like because I think it's Naomi. So it gets revealed it's Naomi, and then that starts a whole feud because it makes sense for Naomi more than like Bianca. Like if they do Bianca, like, then she's got to turn heel, and that's kind of like that Triple H, Shawn Michaels, like when Triple H broke up DX. It's like something like that. I feel like it's like it got to be an ego thing because it's like she could be like, oh yeah, like. Oh yeah, I'm tired of holding y'all back and all this and that, being a tag champ and doing all the work and this, that, and the third, bada bang, bada boom. Like she could talk crazy, but like I said, if I think it's Naomi, because it makes sense. Like they're supposed to be this big three group, whatever. I don't think they have a name. They just call themselves the big three. And since she's been back, like she ain't really like she's not champion. I don't. She's holding it. She's holding the belt for Jade. Like I said, I don't care if she won the match when they defended it, but she wasn't the one that won it originally. Like she's literally just holding it for Jade. So like, and it's that, and then like between Jade and Bianca, like Naomi's not like face on the. She's not face of the company level yet. Like she's not that. She's like a replacement. She's like third string. It's like all right, like she's not the star. Like that's Bianca. It's like all right, Bianca don't want to do it. Let's go to our next, the second best, and like that's Jade. And then nah, Naomi. It's like all right, we gotta go there. We gotta go with Naomi. Like give her the ball and roll with it. Like here you go. But we didn't. I feel like maybe we get a SmackDown. But like that would have been perfect though. And then Jade comes out and that sets up for WrestleMania. But it didn't. So yeah. But on the men's side, that Royal Rumble match was legendary. Like it gave you a lot of teases and previews of like matches that could happen, like from we having Penta and Ray being an opening Royal Rumble match, like that could be a banger. Like feud if they push that somehow. Um, we had Otis and Chad Gable going at it, like the Alpha Academy, the former Alpha Academy member, like them going at it. That was pretty dope. Braun Strowman coming back and coming to attack Jacob, and he eliminates Jacob. I was like, ooh, this feud's gonna get interesting. Now, just put it out there. Don't be surprised if Bronson Reed got a thing or two to say about that. If Jacob and Braun are feuding, Bronson gonna be like, oh, I gotta get my lick back. I said, shit, he took me out first. I gotta get my lick back. Um, yeah, Braun. Like and a lot of it was like towards Jacob. We had uh, Braun Breaker and Jacob going. That was ooh. That is like these matchups that like you put him against Jacob. It's like this match is automatic like box office. Like it's just the conversation of it. Roman and Jacob having their little stare down and finally going to blows. It was like damn, this is what wrestling is all about. I'm trying to tell people. Get into it now while you can. Um and then like the other side we had like Joe Hendry. Shout Joe Hendry being in the Royal Rumble. Like, come on. I believe in Joe Hendry. We said his name and he appeared. Like that was dope, man. And like I said, same thing I was saying with Roxanne getting eliminated by Charlotte. Same thing with Joe Hendry getting eliminated by Roman. That's like they let you know, like, bro, this person's got potential. Like they're doing a thing. So and we had Roman and Drew. Finally, Roman. Man, Drew got to get his hands on Roman. He's talking all that bullshit, and then we had the standoff. Roman and Seth, like that feud. Oh, that's like I think that's WrestleMania. Somehow we gonna get that's like WrestleMania esque. Like that match, Roman just staring in the background, and Seth like just felt his presence. Like, she felt his aura, just like staring him down. He had to react to. He had to turn around. Got to face that. Got to face the fight. Fight the demons. Whatever you gotta do. Yeah, then Roman and Braun going at it. Then Roman gets hit with a spear by Braun Breaker. And if you peep, that was like the same way Roman got eliminated. The his first Royal Rumble when Batista won that year. Batista won it the second time because Roman hit Batista with the spear, and then as he was going to throw him out the ring, Batista countered it and threw him out the ring. Now Braun Breaker hit Roman with a spear, was about to throw him out the ring. Roman twisted and threw him out the ring. So like it was just a little, like I said, a little Easter egg. Like you can go back and watch it. The second time, it's like you pick up on a little thing. I was like, oh shit, like, I didn't know this. I don't remember that. And so yeah, we had that. We had the crazy standoff, the Mexican standoff with Cena, Punk, and Roman. They just one's here, one's there. They just staring each other off. And then Seth Rollins comes in, and he just went straight for CM Punk and started wilding on him. I was like, you could tell it was personal between them two. But, excuse me. But yeah, that was pretty good match. You had Speed, man. I show Speed, bro. Shout out Speed. Like y'all gotta understand, this dude is 19. Is he 19? I think he's like 19, 19, 20, something like that. And the dude is moving like Michael Jackson. Like from like when he's doing his little uh international stream run, like and he's moving like Michael Jackson, like flocks and flocks and flocks of people are there to see him. And with him being in the Royal Rumble, I knew it was something funny was gonna happen. Cause like I'm looking at Tozawa, and when he gets clobbered in the back by Carmelo, it's like, bro, that wasn't really a hard push or nothing like that. Like that was literally just like, all right, like, oh, it was just, bro, speed to be in there was dope, man. It just was like he's in there. He got eliminated Otis. He was about to eliminate Mysterio, and I forget who the other person was, but then of course he celebrates, hits the Sui, and I knew it, man. Once I seen, cause I'm like, all right. Once he started walking to the ring, I'm looking to see who I forgot. I'm looking to see who's still in the ring. I'm like, all right. And somehow he's gonna get hit with some movement. It's gotta be something crazy. Like he got hit with RKO. What's the next thing up? A spear by Braun Breaker. So like, boy, Braun dismantled him. Like his body, he didn't even get like he's tackle like this. So like he ain't even really like I guess brace for like the right way. And then he gets eliminated and Otis military no whatever fall away throws fall away I think the fall away toss or some shit like that. One of the moves over the announce table. And then we had Seth and Roman going at it. And Punk comes out and then eliminates both of them. And then Logan Paul comes and eliminates Punk. Bro, it was just like crazy. Them last minutes was like something crazy. I'm just like, holy I don't know, man, but I'm excited for Monday Night Raw. I want to see what's to come. Like we had main event, girl. I'm Jay. I knew I should have trusted my gut, man. I was trying to be optimistic and say Mac, but I wanted Roman to win it because, like I said, with the fans being behind him now, it's like for him to win it. Like it's like all right, like if he wins it, the fans probably gonna be happy because like they was mad that other time because they wanted Daniel Bryan to win it. It's like okay, the timing was wrong. Like the timing is good now, but like I said. Jay winning it is more because I didn't feel like Cena needed to win the Royal Rumble. Like even though people wanted Cena to win, but it's like, what does Cena need to win it for? Like it's not like he needs to win that match to go to WrestleMania. Like they say, Elimination Chamber, they do number one contender matches. Like you win that, you get to Royal Rumble. I mean, you get to WrestleMania. So it's like he didn't need to win the Royal Rumble match, but like I said, delusional people will think that, but I'm glad Jay won it. And I've been saying it like last year. I was saying, man, Yeet Mania. Like, if he won the Royal Rumble, we get Yeet Mania. Like, cause I picture this idea. Like, Jay won the Royal Rumble, going on WrestleMania, like I said, night one would be like, I guess, cause I said if Roman lost to Ulafala, like, maybe if Jacob takes it from him or The Rock or something like that. Um, that would be like the main event for night one. Roman versus whoever for the Ulafala. And then boom, he gets that back. And then night two, you got Jay versus whoever the champion is that at WrestleMania. And then it could be like a Chris Benoit, Eddie Guerrero moment where you got Roman wins, I mean Jay wins the match and Roman comes out and they hug it out. Like I feel like that's the perfect like solidation. That's all solidification that Jay needs. Win that belt, and then Roman comes out and hugs that man. And bro, I feel like the world's gonna stop. Like that's gonna be like real emotional moment when Jay wins and Roman is just in there. And it's like they both taking it all in. Roman, Jay, and Jimmy, like they just hugging it out, man. All three. It's just like look where we came. Look how far we've come. Like, bruh, that would be a dope ass moment. Like Usos, they main evented they main evented at WrestleMania. Like they had their main event on first. I think it was first tag team match to main event of WrestleMania. Like you had that. You got Roman do his WrestleMania thing. So it's like, and then for Jay to win this, like that would be like I said, Cody had his moment. This is Jay's moment. Like it's those two. they needed their moment. Like this is Jay's time. We're gonna get Eat Mania. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it, man. Like hopefully he gets to win it. I do want to. I want to go to WrestleMania, but like it's cutting close, and I said like SummerSlam is closer. It's out in Jersey, so like I'd go out there. You feel me? So I'd rather go out there and probably be at SmackDown when they come to Philly. Like I always try to do it. Like no matter what, when they come to Philly, no matter what the event is, it could be pay per view, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. Best believe there's a good chance that I'm gonna be there. So like I said, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what they talk about on Monday Night Raw. But yeah, like appreciate y'all because I want to kind of cut this short because I can already tell I'm starting to get a little tired. So I just wanted to come on here and shoot the brick and give them a little feedback, keep it up to date, and then we gonna keep going with this, John. Feel me? I appreciate all the supporters, new people, welcome. You know what I mean? Uh, I pre-ordered WWE 2K25. You know, I had to get that Bloodline edition. You know, had to get the Bloodline edition. So if y'all got that too, y'all got PS5. Like I said, when SmackDown, when WWE 2K come out, best believe I'm coming for y'all. Hey, hey, it's all love and fair and war until the Bloodline, until the games is on. You know what I'm saying, but yeah, appreciate y'all. This has been another episode of the Wise Man Talks podcast. Tell your friends, tell your foes, tell your neighbors. Just let them know. Wise Man Talks podcast. Dante Brown, this host. Wise Man Talkies. Recognize me.